St. James Anglican Church in Ingersoll has been home to the weekly Lunch Bunch program for over 11 years. Every Wednesday, lunch is served to mainly children, but also to a few adults who attend. Program coordinator Dorothy Griffins explains to us what the program is and how it got started.
Well, long ago, a lady in the parish, Bonnie Mott, had an idea that the children of Ingersoll, there were a lot of families that were having a hard time, and the children were not getting good, solid food all the time. And she decided that we should start a lunch program, but not just sort of soup and sandwich. She wanted full course hot meal, and she said, I just know that this is where things should be going. So we had a meeting and started talking, and she said, we gotta get a name for ourselves, and I don't want it to be soup kitchen. There's something a little bit demeaning about that. So I said, why not call us the Lunch Bunch? And so that's what stuck, and we've been going ever since.
This program is run completely by volunteers. Dorothy tells us more specifically where they come from and what their roles are. She also talks about the guests of the program and how they are chosen to take part in the Lunch Bunch.
Well, the guests, all of our guests are part of it, and all the volunteers. The community responded, and we had people volunteering from all over, some from other churches, some just heard about us, people with big hearts wanted to do something, and we soon found ourselves with enough volunteers to get going. The guests are most of them are school children. And when we talked to the principals of the schools, we found that they were delighted that there was going to be a program that would improve the nutrition for the children, because the principals told us there were a lot of hungry children. And this would be a really, really good project to get underway. The schools sent home a form that basically says, would you like your child to have a hot meal once a week and at the Anglican Church? And if so, would you sign a consent form here below? So that's what happened, and out of it we have ended up with about 100 children each week. Some weeks we have more people because there are adults coming too, and of course it is for adults as well. Many are from our own church, but just as many are from all parts of the community, and they tell us what days they can come, and so there are regulars who want to be here every week, and they are here every week. If they have an appointment or sick or gone away on a holiday, they let me know ahead, or they let the kitchen supervisor know ahead if they're working in the kitchen. We have servers at the buffet, and we have people at the beverage table who are pouring drinks, and then two of them pouring drinks, chocolate milk and apple juice, and then two other people who are carrying trays of those drinks to the table, because it might be a little bit tough if a child was carrying a plate in one hand and a drink in the other. So it seems a good idea to deliver the drinks to the table. And then there's a group come in the kitchen that does all the, first I guess they come in and peel all the potatoes and prepare the vegetables, get the meat in the oven. Each week there is a head cook. We have, this year I think we have 4 people who are head cooks, and they just rotate and get all the cooking done. And there's a supervisor in the kitchen she is amazing. Just amazing.
This program relies on volunteers for shopping and supplying food as well.
We have a volunteer who does the shopping. And she is so cost conscious. She just, she'll shop in about 3 different places. Originally, we were going to one store just so it was easier to do the shopping, get it in the carts and bring it back to the church ahead of time. And this lady said, oh, I can save money. I'll go here, I'll go there. And also this year we had a surprise that a farmer has offered us potatoes.
Dorothy explains how the program is funded and how it runs.
Right now, we have the Ingersoll Community Foundation, who has been with us from the first. And they have said, don't ever stop because you haven't got sufficient funds. We will always back you. And so they were, well, the church, St. James Church, gave us our first $300. And so the first week we had 7 guests. But we knew the church could not finance all of it. And so the Ingersoll Community Foundation, when they found out what we were doing, said, this is just the perfect kind of thing that we would like to make sure continues. So don't ever be without funds. But the wonderful part of it is that as the community found out what was happening here, funding has come from all kinds of sources. A new store was opened, a new Sears store was opened, and they gave us $1,000. We've had, there are a number of service groups in the community who have donated regularly. One of the lodges in town has donated regularly. There's just the response, people have big hearts, I think. And they realize it's a needed program, and so they're willing to support it financially as well. So, and this year, the Retired Teachers of Ontario, we heard that they had grant money available, so we applied, and they gave us $3,000 towards that. So it was good.
Obviously passionate about this program, Dorothy tells us why.
I love being here, I really do. It's the kind of program that appeals to me. And now that I'm not working, I've retired, days can be very long when you're by yourself. And so being here with 100 kids is a lot more fun. and I just think it's an important thing to do. I really love it.
If you would like to volunteer or support the Lunch Bunch program, please contact the office at St. James Anglican Church at 184 Oxford Street in Ingersoll. Thank you for watching today. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Please join us again, and remember you can always visit us on the web at lifeandfaith.ca. We do appreciate your support of local television programming. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy this lovely early spring weather, and we look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.